pumpkin patches aren't charming little farms anymore. They're a multi-billion-dollar industry designed to make you overpay for nostalgia. What looks like wholesome fun is actually one of America's smartest profit engines, turning cheap pumpkins and hay bales into Instagrammable cash grabs. And here's the kicker. The whole system is designed to manipulate you.
What is this?
Your neighborhood signs, school flyers, your Instagram feed. They're all working overtime for Big Pumpkin to make sure you feel like skipping the farm equals skipping fall itself. Once you see how fake the fall magic actually is, you'll never look at pumpkin season the same way again. From family farm to Instagram trap.
Shut up and take my money!
What started as a simple farm errand has been repackaged into a staged spectacle built for your camera roll. A few decades ago, the pumpkin patch was mostly a pickup stop. Maybe you tossed a couple bucks into a tin can and hauled home something to carve. Now, the pumpkin itself plays second fiddle. The real attraction is the curated set design. A farm remodeled into a backdrop where the harvest barely matters and the photo is the product. These places don't just copy other farms anymore. They compete with theme parks. Every year it escalates. Pumpkin houses, carefully stacked towers, hay rides that exist purely to feed Instagram. In 2023, the top pumpkin-producing states combined for over 1.2 billion pounds, so this is a big crop. But most of the money doesn't come from fields alone.
Are you serious?
The profit comes once these crops are staged into perfect fall moments, and farms know how to squeeze every cent from them. You've seen the tricks yourself. Giant decorative pumpkins set up for selfies, vintage tractors staged with flowers and hay bales, or stacks of gourds arranged like Legos. And it's all for one reason: likes and shares. One volunteer-run patch in Missouri even boosted their revenue from around $30,000 to $54,000 in a single season just by revamping signage, staging photo ops, and hiring a photographer. That's not farming, it's marketing dressed as tradition. And when you pay $6 for a pumpkin that costs pennies to grow, it's less about the pumpkin and more about buying access to a curated fall ritual. The real question is how these farms convince you it isn't optional, that not showing up makes you feel left out. The FOMO machine, how patches hijack your brain like reality TV producers.
Okay.
Here's where pumpkin patches shift from farm stand to full-on reality TV production. They run a FOMO machine. The setup is intentional. Every hay bale, every sign, every staged photo corner is designed to trigger that creeping feeling that everyone else is having the perfect fall without you.
Ew!
Dude!
What the fuck?
Farm operators borrow straight from the playbook of online marketers. Limited time only hay rides or while supplies last pumpkin signs aren't about nature's timeline. They're manufactured scarcity designed months in advance. Your brain reads those messages as urgency, and suddenly you're swiping your card faster than if it were a flash sale on sneakers. Social media multiplies the effect. Influencers are offered free entry or photo perks in exchange for polished posts. What looks like authentic sharing in your feed is often staged content that pushes you to join in. In fact, research shows influencer posts, official farm photos, and regular parent updates create a loop. Seeing those perfect shots raises your anxiety that you're missing out. So, you go. Operators use merchandising psychology, stacking pumpkins into towering displays to suggest abundance, positioning exclusive activities behind paywalls, setting up professional photo stations, and plastering roadside signage to reel in drivers. Some even send coloring sheets home with school kids, turning them into little marketers who lobby parents for a weekend trip. These moves can double revenue in a single season.
What?
And yes, the psychology runs deep. Studies link FOMO to impulsive spending, with effects that resemble gambling-like urges in the way reward pathways fire. That mix of urgency and social validation makes you buy things you didn't plan to.
I've done some dumb things, and I'll do dumb things again.
Whether it's another ticket, another snack, or a $30 pumpkin. And once you're through the gates, the pumpkin patch transforms into a mini theme park. And suddenly your cheap family outing looks a lot more like a $200 fall fantasy. Let's ditch the boring price list and call this what it is. Agribusiness cosplay mixed with Disneyland economics. The average family doesn't just walk out with a pumpkin. They've unknowingly bought a fall fantasy package. Many patches charge $15 to $25 just to walk in. Call it admission, call it a harvest festival ticket. Either way, you're paying for the privilege of buying overpriced squash. Corn mazes, hay rides, petting zoos, all a la carte, all priced like side quests. Each one engineered to look cheap on its own, but brutal once stacked together. Cider donuts and hot cocoa are the new $12 stadium beers. Nobody leaves with just one. Hoodies and mugs stamped with the patch logo, they've turned farm trips into mini Disney gift shops.
God, please, no! No!
By the end, a simple afternoon runs $150 to $200 for a family. And here's the catch. None of this is accidental. Farms study theme park psychology. They place snacks at choke points, position photo ops at the exit, and bundle tickets to make overpriced pumpkins feel like a deal. It's not a farm. It's an experience economy cash grab in flannel disguise. The reality is simple. Pumpkin patches stopped being about harvests and turned into props inside an agritourism money machine. The nostalgia, the photo ops, the fake scarcity. It's less about pumpkins and more about pulling cash from your wallet under the guise of tradition. But you don't have to play along. Here are two better options. Buy directly from farmers markets or small community patches so your money supports small growers. Or build your own DIY fall setup with cheap pumpkins and a picnic. Both let you keep the vibe without the markup. So drop a comment. What's the most overpriced pumpkin patch bill you've ever seen? Or your best DIY fall photo hack? And before you swipe your card next time, ask yourself, am I paying for a pumpkin or just renting the memory?